Our next guests are bringing a successful hockey academy to Port Colborne. Alan Keeso is the CEO, Francis Anzalone the COO of Total Package Hockey Academy, now running out of London, Ontario, and set to come to Port Colborne. Alan, I'll begin with you. Why Port Colborne? Why the Valley Centre?
I think when we look at Ontario, very, very different to where we are in the States, Mike, which is very kind of city oriented. Ontario, we see it much more region oriented. So Niagara region for us, thriving hockey community, thriving community in general. And with the Valley Centre, it's got this really cool campus vibe, right? So one thing we really try to offer up to our families and student athletes is when you come to TPH Academy and have that academy experience, it's really preparing you to be a successful freshman in college. So if it's that, campus setup, it's multi-sport, right? Nice new facility, a lot of natural light, right? It gives them that sense that they're part of, a bigger environment that they can then connect later in life as they go into college and ideally be successful, of course, having that academy experience through us. So the facility combined with the city of Port Colborne has been just awesome with us and so welcoming. And Niagara region at large, of course, for us just being that thriving community, we couldn't be more excited.
And Francis, there's also all of the soccer fields. You've got some great surrounding land out there. And you also have the YMCA in that building to facilitate more workouts for the Hockey Academy students.
Yeah, it's a great setup, Mike, as Alan mentioned. Our goal is to form a partnership with the YMCA whereby they will allow us space in the Valley Centre, space that they presently occupy, to basically build our own little small makeshift hockey training center. It's kind of going to provide a best of both worlds experience from a training standpoint for our student athletes. On one hand, they'll get the hockey specific training in the gym that we're going to create, but then they also have all the access to the courts, potentially to the pool, to the public gym space, which you referenced, and then as Alan mentioned, all of the field space around the facility that will allow the kids the opportunity to get outdoors when it's nice, play other sports. We're very big in TPH Academy on developing the hockey athlete. So not just the hockey player, but also the athlete who is able to learn and borrow skills from other sports. The Valley Centre is going to allow us to do that. As Alan mentioned, it's going to give us that mini campus style feel that we love to have in our academies, regardless of the location.
Alan, there also is going to be some school instruction, classroom instruction. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, sure, Ken. So we ourselves at TPH Academy are not a school, Mike, but what we do is we partner with a school. So in this case in Ontario, partnering with Blythe Academy, who's got an outstanding track record and great track record primarily with student athletes. So they know the life that these kids are leaving, which is very fast-paced, a lot of drags on their time in a lot of different directions. So we're very excited to partner with Blythe and be able to offer that online school model, which will happen in our TPH classroom, at the facility. But then what we do is we pair in-person support for those kids. So if you walked into a TPH classroom, the kids are on their laptops. On the other side of that laptop is their school and the certified teachers. But then we hire academic focused people to supervise that environment to make sure, it's a positive, healthy, constructive learning environment, to make sure that there's accountability. So for example, if they fall behind in school, they sit out on the ice, they sit out of the gym. So we make sure that accountability is there and they keep up with their pace. But then also make sure that the experience is customized to them. So for example, a weekly meeting with each kid to really say, okay, what's your week ahead? Are you traveling on Friday for a tournament? If so, how do we make sure you're successful in the week ahead? You prioritize the key assignments you need to get done. You prioritize the time you need to spend on, say, math if you're behind on math, and if you're speeding ahead on history, maybe you don't need to focus on history this week. So it's very much customized to the lifestyle that they're in helping them to manage their time.
Francis, back to you really quickly. We're running out of time. This starts in September of 23. How can people find out more?
So we're up and running for the 23-24 school year. Our goal is to have 20 to 25 student athletes, but however many student athletes are there, we'll give them the opportunity to study, train, and play. We have some exciting announcements coming up. tphacademy.com is the place to be, and follow us on social media at TPH Niagara.
Great to meet both of you. Good luck on getting this going in September. Thank you.